Good morning, students. I am Selvi from SJSVM. I am going to take class for chemistry. The lesson name is a solution. Before that, we want to learn some introduction of this lesson. Almost all the process in body occur in some kind of liquid solution. For example, digestion of food. In digestion of food, it is used HCl act as a solution. So, blood is the body is also is a solution. In nervous system also they are present in the chemical substance like solution only. So solution has important in our life. Let's see what this mean by solution. Solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances that is called as a solution. For example, you take a lemon juice. In a lemon juice in a class, anywhere or any place you take a juice, the composition and properties is uniform. That is called as a solution. Next we see solution in our daily life. Let's see solution is our daily life. Our normal life we come across a pure substance is rarely. So solution is only is permanent. You must think solution is a liquid. Out of that, that is not true. Solution is a homogeneous mixture. It can be a solid or liquid gas also. For example, I will take German silver. So German silver is a solid substance. It is a combination of copper, zinc, nickel. And another example is prozone. Prozone is a combination of copper and tin. So paint also is a solution. We take our daily life, tea, coffee, juice is also solution. So important things, air also is a solution because of the combination of gases. So let's go ahead understand more detail solvent and solute. Let's see what they are. Solvent and solute. Solvent is the one that present in the larger quantity. In this solvent came from the Latin word is a salvo. Salvo means it's a free of or mix. Next we go for solute. Solute is the Latin word is a solutus. It means two losses. Losses means something it losses their identity. Solute means is a smaller quantity they present. For example, you take a glasses of water, add 1 spoon of sugar or 1 spoon of salt or 1 spoon of iodine to mix together. Once you want to mix those things, they are lost their identity. Only we want to see only the solution. Solvent is a substance is a dissolved solute to form a solution. Solute is a substance dissolved solvent to form solution. Please note, since solvent is a larger quantity, to determine the physical state of the solution also it is application oriented. Next let's see binary solution. Solution is consisting of two components. One is a solute, another one is a solvent. That is called as a binary solution. For example, the sugar they dissolve in a water. One solute or one solvent. That is called as a binary solution. Sugar is act as a solute, water it is act as a solvent in this process. Next we see ternary solution. Solution consisting of three components, two solute or one solvent. In this place, water act as a solvent. So solute I will take sugar and salt I will take. That solution is called as a ternary solution. Next we go see types of solution. Types of solution are three types. First one I will say based on the physical state of solvent and solute. If you see types of solution based on the solution solvent, we already learned in the lower classes physical state of three types solid, liquid, gas. So in a binary solution they exist in both solvent and liquid or solute or solvent is a three state also it is exited. First we see gaseous solution. If you see gases act as a solvent. Solute it can be anything for solid, liquid or gas. For example, solute is a solid. Camphor in nitrogen gas. In this example, camphor act as a solid. Nitrogen gas is act as a solvent. Next example, solute is a liquid. Chloroform mixed with nitrogen gas. In this example, chloroform act as a liquid. So nitrogen gas is act as a solvent. Next example, solute is a gas. Mixture of oxygen and nitrogen gases. So the oxygen gases act as a solute. Nitrogen gas it act as a solvent. In this three case, solvent is a gas. Next we go liquid solution. In this liquid solution, the solvent is a liquid. So solid it can be anything or solid, liquid or gas. For example, solute is a solid. Glucose dissolved in water. In this example, glucose act as a solute. So water it act as a solvent. Next one, solute is a liquid. So ethanol dissolved in water. So ethanol is a solute, water is called as a solvent. Next example, solute is a gas. So oxygen dissolved in water. In this case, oxygen is a solute and water is called as a solvent. Next physical state, solid solution. In this solid solution, solvent is a solid. So solid it can be anything, solid, liquid or gas. First one, solute is a solid. Copper dissolved in gold. So copper is called as a solute, gold is called as a solvent. Next one, solute is a liquid. Amalgam of mercury with sodium. The sodium is in this place act as a solvent. Solute in gas. So for example, solution of hydrogen gas in palladium. In palladium is in this place act as a solvent. So next we go and see based on the solvent. So in the based on the solvent we are divided into two type. One is called as aqueous solution, another one is called as a non-aqueous solution. So water is called as a universal solvent. Why it is called as a universal solvent? So most of the substance will dissolve in water. So some substance they do not dissolve in water. So that substance is called as a non-aqueous solution. First we see aqueous solution. The water acts as a solvent, that is called as a aqueous solution. For example, sugar dissolved in water, that is called as a aqueous solution. Sugar act as a solute, water act as a solvent. Next we go see non-aqueous solution. So non-aqueous solution other than water it act as a solvent. For example, ether, benzene, toluene, it is called as a solvent also. For example, sulfur dissolved in carbon disulfide. In this place, sulfur act as a solute. Carbon disulfide act as a solvent. So it is dissolved. So for example, the sulfur dissolved in water means it is insoluble. Next we see solubility. What is meant by solubility? For example, I will take a simple example. Sugar is dissolved in water. Easily it is dissolved. So the ability of solute can dissolve in the solvent, it is called as a solubility. The maximum amount of the solute they dissolve in the given amount of the solvent at a particular temperature or certain temperature, that is called as a solubility. Based on the solubility we are divided into the three types. First type is a saturated solution, second one is an unsaturated solution, third one is a supersaturated solution. First let's see saturated solution. For example, I will take one glasses of the water, I can add 1 spoon of sugar. So first I will dissolve. So now again and again I will add the spoon of the sugar to the glass. At a particular time the sugar do not dissolve in the classes of the water. So that is called as a saturated solution. What is meant by saturated solution? Mean no more solute can dissolve in the solvent, that is called as a saturated solution. What is the amount of the solute? Means it is a like 36 gram, only 36 gram only they dissolve in the water, that is called as a saturated solution. Next one, what is meant by unsaturated solution? Unsaturated solution means less than that of the saturated solution. For example, 10 gram or 20 gram or 30 grams, so like that. So what is meant by supersaturated solution? Supersaturated solution means more than that of the saturated solution, that is called as a supersaturated. For example, in a saturated solution I will take 36 gram. For supersaturated solution more than that of means it is a 40 grams I will take. So 40 grams they dissolve in 100 grams of water at a particular temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. Why supersaturated we are taken in a 40 grams? Means we want to give some external force. External force means we want to give some external pressure or temperature also we want to give, then only the 40 grams will be dissolved. That is called as a supersaturated solution. Next we go on learn concentrated and dilute solution. Let's say I will take 2 glasses of water. So one glass I will add to the 2 spoons of the sugar. So another glass I will add to the 5 spoons of the sugar. So after that one glass of water is one glasses of the water is sweeter than other. Why it is sweeter than? the sugar amount will be the larger amount. So like that only the amount will be the solute amount will be the larger mean that is called as a concentrated. Solute amount will be less means that is called as a dilute solution. Thank you children.